We should be ready to push. I'm not going to have music this time because of the Discord, so... Hello guys, welcome to the Zwift Fitness Women's Gateway Ride. We are just waiting on Facebook to get started everywhere else. Oops. So we are going to not have Facebook chat for a while. Try to stay together if you can while I play around with my settings and get this going right. So how is everyone today? For those of you who don't know, this is a slower ride. We will be going 1.5 watts per kilogram the whole ride. Stick with me if you can. And we will get going. All right, I see this. There will be a little bit of double sound for a second here. I apologize. Facebook automatically plays sounds, and it's really annoying. For those of you who don't know, come on, Facebook. Let me push the mute button. Go. Mute. Come on already. All right, we got Facebook up. We're good to go here. Alright, so now we got Facebook up. Now it's time to get the other chats up. Ah, the joys. Alright, we have Beam, or Mixer, sorry about that. Keep forgetting about the name change, and Twitch up. And I can see you all. It is amazing. So how is everyone today. I hope you're all well. Looks like I might need to reload a few of these. Reload. There we go. I hope you're all well today. So I've been away at a camp all week. I am having major problems with Facebook right now. Facebook is not the best streaming platform. Okay. Hello, Stone Seeker, how are you? Welcome to the wonderful world of Zwift. Alright, we're gonna try to keep this at 1.7 here. 1.5. I was getting a little bit hot. Sorry about that. So if you are on Facebook, I apologize. I can't tell if it's frozen or if it's my computer that's frozen. So I don't think it's mine. It seems to be going fine to everything else. So we shall see. Where is my mouse? We're gonna reload it and see. There will be another little bit of it. I am good. Just got back from like a complete week of total rest. And so I have lots of energy. So much energy. It's amazing. The only problem with that is I wanted to go outside instead of ride inside today. So it kind of sucked. We'll live. Alright, so like I said, there will probably be double sound again for a second. I really wish there was something you could click on Facebook that automatically muted everything, but I haven't come across it yet anyways. So, click for more. Come on. Do. So, alright. It's a good thing I'm not playing music though. That would be really annoying. Double sound. There we go. Got the sound muted. Got it up. I am seeing the chat, and hello, Facebook viewers, how are you? I've missed you all this entire week. Not streaming a lot in the summer kind of sucks, but yeah. Looks like the group's doing a good job holding together. Trying to make sure everybody knows what it is, so I'm gonna text them in-game chat. It's easier for me to do it this way if I can, versus on the computer, because I have to close everything then. And maybe not. It doesn't see me riding on the app, of course. Ah, yay, technical issues. At least they're not horrible. So. But how is everyone today? I already asked that, but there are new people joining us all the time. And this is the very beginning. So I might as well ask it as many times as possible. Is anybody actually riding with me? Because if you don't know, this is a group ride. If you have Zwift, you can pop in within the next 15 minutes to this group ride and ride with me. After that, the window closes, unfortunately, but you gotta close it sometime. I also remember my heart rate monitor this time. Yay! If you haven't noticed, I also have a brand spanking new webcam. So it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of it. I've been using the webcam on my laptop for the longest time. And now I have a proper webcam. And it looks amazing. And I played around with my lighting too. If you notice, Nathan, there's no shadows anywhere now. Ah. Which is one of the best parts. Because you no longer see my ceiling. You can barely see the corner. Thanks, Nathan. Nathan says it looks great. So since we are on multiple platforms right now, we are streaming to Zwift Community Live's Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, which I don't have the chat open. I am sorry, YouTube. And Facebook. I'm going to be reading the comments for all of them since you can't see each other. So Lee says, I need your husband to fix my cork, which should be there by now. He doesn't do repairs anymore, Lee, I'm sorry. He moved out of there, he got promoted. Now he finds problems. But yeah, he's kind of been on the lookout for it. Not a super strong lookout, but Just kind of like looking over people's shoulders going like, what you got there? Is that Lee's? So how have you been, Lee? How did your race go last week? I hope it went well. Here. I'm really annoyed that the app is not working right now because I need to talk to people and it is not letting me. I'm gonna have to clear out and hope restarting it works. Because with all the chats I have open, I cannot get into the game easily enough to do this. I'm gonna have to. Let's see if I can remember how to do this now. Okay. We're gonna slow down quite a bit. Those of you that are watching. I had 10, which one? Hello, Willies. Yes, this is a very, very good workout. This is an easy ride right now, so we're actually just trying to keep the group together, which is proving a little bit more difficult than normal because my phone app is not working. But it is a very good workout. Nathan uses Zwift quite a bit for his workouts, and he is a professional mountain biker. So there's got to be something to it, you know? Yeah, Nathan says, for sure it's an MMO, so it can push you as hard as those around want you to go. It is a slower ride, though. This is an intro for the game. That is true. This is a ride for beginners and people who want to relax together. So, which is why you're supposed to stay together as a group. Gosh darn the app. Seriously don't know why it's not doing what it should be doing. Oh well. If anybody is in the game and would like to be my moderator for the game, it would be amazing if you could. But yeah, right now we are going very slow. We're just trying to keep together. Let's see. Katie finally caught up. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna slow down for the one off the back. I think I need to start telling people in the game at the beginning not to go past the giant yellow glowy thingy, because you're not supposed to do that. But yes, this is a MMORPG. Well, not RPG, but massive online game. So there's a lot of, everybody you see over there with a flag next to their name is an actual real person on their bike in their house riding with us. So we've got 17 with us today, I believe. You just can't see them because they didn't listen to the directions. Japan is racing? Nice. Nathan says Japan's racing. Willis says it looks neat. Dead Above says up. Okay, let's see. Lee says 10 races in 11 days, won one, got 13th in the second one, then middle of the back. Katie's role playing. That's pretty good though. Winning one's really good. I think I'm gonna give up on the app. Okay, we've almost caught the guy in the back, so. Where do they sell this? They sell this online for an online subscription. The game itself is only $10 a month, which is fairly affordable. The only downside is it can be a little pricey to get into it depending on what you need. Like if you're a cyclist like me, I already had all the equipment, so it didn't cost me much at all. But if you have to buy it, like say you don't have a bike, you have to buy a bike. You don't have a trainer, you have to buy a trainer. You need at least a speed sensor. So depending on what you have, it can add up. But you can use any bike, any trainer just to pedal around as long as you have a speed sensor. You can get super fancy. They have trainers that can replicate the feel of the road depending on where you are in the game. I don't have that. I just have one that goes at a consistent resistance the entire way, so I can't actually feel the road, but other people can. So, but those are really expensive. You can get a power meter, which is the most accurate way to measure how fast you're going in the game. I have one of those, but my husband works for the company that makes them. So I got that fairly inexpensively as well. So, well, like I said, there are other options. If you go to their website, they tell you what you can buy and stuff like that, and you can take those recommendations and go look for one in your price range, depending on what you want. Sild says, are you tired? I'm kind of tired. I'm a little excited. I'm talking quite a bit right now. So I'm a little bit out of breath. I'm not tired exactly, I'm just working. So, okay, we've dropped another person again, so I'm gonna slow back down. This is an easy ride, so it shouldn't be too tiring. Right now I think I'm just out of breath a little bit because I'm a little bit annoyed that everybody went ahead of me. But Nice says this is next generation gaming. It is next generation gaming. I will say that. Hello, by the way. Lee says, I have a kicker, power meter, and rollers. I use them all on Zwift. And Lee says, I trick people. Went to the front, solo people thought I dropped. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so we're going to kick this up a little bit. Like I said, this is an easy ride. It is for beginners. It is aimed for beginners. Try to get them into the game. Kind of like low-level PvE, I would say. Not PvP, but PvE. So this is kind of like a guild training mission for people, except not quite as detailed as those usually are. This is more of a, hey, come ride with us. It's really fun. Because there's a lot of groups out there that are faster. So it was hard when I first started doing this game, which was last year, to find any slower rides. So I wanted to do a slower ride so people could join it when they weren't very good. Now there's a lot of them, but I'm glad I made my own anyways. Alright, we're starting to catch people. We're going to keep going kind of slow. Because like I said, this is an easy ride. We're only riding for an hour. You're here for the treasure, Katie says. Barry says, this would be an awesome ride for my 8-year-old. There are not many junior group rides, so the pace he could likely hold. Fortunately, it's past his bedtime. I'm sorry about that, Barry. That's why it's so late. My kids stay up until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I have to ride after they're in bed. But if he ever stays up past his bedtime, we would welcome him. This is for all ages. So what kind of games do you guys play? Have you ever played anything like this before? The closest I can connect it to is Wii Bowling, except with a bike, and a little bit harder than Wii Bowling, because there are workouts in this game. So when I do those, half the time I can't talk, and they're pretty intense. I usually stream those on my personal mixer anyways, so. Slid says yes. What games have you played? Shashby, why am I watching this? Because it's fun and energetic. We're going a little slow, but this is an awesome one. You get to talk to people, you get to watch people work out. How are you, by the way? Alright. But yeah, so the reason I am not... I have a shout from my friend Owen. I will read your text. How's that? Katie says Pokemon Go. That is true. That's a really fun one, actually. That's hard to play where I live because there's like no Pokestops. And it sucks. Ah. Nathan says, what's up, Owen? Shout. Dookie says Owen. If the problem is I can't really type anything. My keyboard is way over there because I have my games on the laptop, a gaming laptop, it's still a laptop, and it's a little far away from my bike. So, Lee says I could spin at 120 RPMs at 100 watts. Maybe not overpower the group. Power Joker says Red Dead Redemption 2, Xbox One. That is not a game you have to move in, is it? It actually looks really fun, though. I have Red Dead Redemption 1. I haven't got very far on it because, like I mentioned, I have children. And they can't be in the room when I play it. So, or they cry all night long. Gold says, that looks like you can get tired faster than real life. Yeah, you can, depending on what you're doing. Nathan says, we used to stream Pokemon Go and stream from the bike. He did. He did. It was really fun. He got banned from Twitch for a while because of it. Zuzkana, your gateway ride turned into a race. I noticed it did. I can't fix it. Ducky says he's my best friend. Gerard says, go! Sid says, what are you walking on? I am on a bike right now, actually. I'm not walking, I'm riding an actual bike. I can take it off and go ride outside. Nathan says Japan came in and totally took over. Yeah, I can believe that. Japan really likes this game. Sasuke says, hi! Hi, Sasuke! Suburban says, why? Because it's fun, Suburban, that's why. I noticed you! I noticed you so much! Power says Dowling. Okay. But yeah. Like I said, I am reading everybody's chat because I have 3 chats open at the moment. So that way everybody across the platforms can hear it. No, I do not, Suburban. Unless it's like actually smashing things. That one I would actually do, like completely smash a cake. Or an old car. Those would be kind of fun. Giant sledgehammer. Ah! Sasuke says it from Naruto. Or Naruto. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. It's just so epically many episodes. I've never got around to being brave enough to actually start it. Lee says you could probably walk and keep up with them though. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Remember, it wasn't too long ago that this was a hard ride for me, Lee. Sid says, so you're not moving in real life. No. I am on a bike, but I am staying stationary in my room. So. Lilith says, are Trek bikes able to be used? Yes, actually. I am on a Trek 5200 right now myself. It is a road bike. It is actually a really old road bike. You just have to be able to hook it up to a trainer and have some sort of way to measure your power or your speed and get it into the game. Gold says, I have to run every day in the morning for an hour and 30 minutes. Coolest people stay near the yellow be good. Exactly, Katie. For an hour and 30 minutes, and I hate it, and I don't know why I keep doing it for 5 years. Katie says, konnichiwa. Yeah, I hate running so much. That's why I'm glad this came along. It's like amazing. I really prefer riding to running. Running's kind of boring. Sorry, all you runners out there. I'm not really sorry. Shashby says too much work. Exactly! It's too much work and you go too slow when you're running. If you're riding, you're just like la 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 la. Dookie says just keep biking, just keep biking. Exactly. Now if they had a swimming version of this game, that would be amazing. Don't think I could stream it, but it would still be amazing. Lee says all Trek bikes are made overseas after this year. That's odd. Huh. Oh well. I have one of the ones made in America right here. Got it for 300 bucks. Katie says the only thing I run is late. Me too. Alright, I think we're slowly grouping up a little bit. You can tell the people off the front. The thing with people off the front is they're probably not regulars. The group ride just started back up about 2 weeks ago. So we have a lot of new people at our new time. It is much more available for people in Australia, so it's Saturday there. So we get a lot more people riding. However, they don't know that it is live streamed. So they're not actually in the chat, and they're not hearing my directions. And since my app isn't working, they are not able to get any directions at all. So they're just kind of riding. Doogie says, I'm a really good swimmer. Sasuke says, oh shit, what up? It's a quote. So it says, everyone is with you. No, if you look, they have little time right by their name under the yellow icon there. That tells them how far ahead of me or behind me they are. Right now, Katie, for example, is 1 second behind me, and Jay, any Team Zwift Fitness, is 50 seconds ahead of me. So, Doogie says it's 11:25 p.m. It is. For me, it is 9:25 p.m. Hello, Cool Jay. How are you? Yes, I live in like the smack dab middle of the country, so it's very inconvenient for times for things. So it's easier for me to make a ride so people from Australia can do it. Plus it's winter there. It has to suck. Have to ride outside? Ugh. I never ride outside in the winter. Which is why when I stream on my personal channel in the winter, I stream like 3 times a week versus once a week, which I'm doing now. Because there's so much outside stuff. You can't pass it up. You gotta go outside. I am good, Cool J. We're just chilling, trying to keep a consistent pace here. Make sure everybody gets stay in here. Well, it says, in the ballpark range, what does everything cost? It depends on what you get. Is the thing, if you don't have a bike, you have to factor in the cost of a bike. If you don't have a trainer, you have to factor that in. If you get a dumb trainer, I think it's $300 to $500 for a dumb trainer. If you get a smart trainer, it could be up to $2,000, I believe. If you get a power meter, it's like $1,200. Then you still need a trainer to put it on, or rollers. Rollers are cheap, but you can fall off rollers. So it just really depends on what you have and what you don't. If you go to Zwift, the actual website, they will have a list of stuff that makes the bike compatible with the game. So Sasuke said, just finished streaming on Mixer 7 minutes ago. Nice! I like streaming on Mixer. It's very nice. It's one of my favorite places to stream, actually. I left Twitch because, I don't know really why I left Twitch. There's just something nice about Mixer. So, let's see. Duke says you sound like a YouTuber right now. Well, I'm not a YouTuber. I can promise you that. I have 22 subscribers. I'm so famous. It's Joker here says, what game is this? This game is called Zwift. It is a online game that you hook your bike up to, and the faster you ride, the faster you go. We are actually currently in a group ride. Everybody else that you see on a bike in the game, and all the names over there, are real people riding with me. So it's a really cool one. Thanks, Nathan. Nathan has a link to Zwift.com if anybody wants to check it out. Welcome back, Slid. Alright. But yeah, I do workouts on here too, but like I said, it's summer, so I don't actually know when I'm going to do it. So I do all those on my personal mixer, which, like I said, is summer, so it's very erratic scheduling. I do it 3 times a week in the winter, but it's not winter. So if you want to follow me there, just look up Zuzkana if you're on Mixer, and you'll be able to find me. Dookie says, even I have more subs than that. I know. I only have, like, I don't have very many subs on YouTube at all. No offense. That's fine, Dookie. Stroker here says, nice to help my hip. Yeah, you should join in. This is a slow ride. So this is actually a ride for beginners. So maybe, if you're able to get into Zwift, you'd be able to join this group ride. And then you could talk with us and it'd be awesome. Hello, the Kid Archer. Welcome. So it asks, do you have back pain? Yes and no. I haven't gone to a chiropractor in a while, so I do. But I don't actually have chronic back pain or anything like that. I just have, I totally slept on my back wrong kind of pain. And it's not from cycling. But cycling does help your core. Weapon says, how much is the bike? Any bike can work with this game. You can literally pick an old bike you got for 20 bucks off the street, stick it on a trainer, and it'll work if you have all the right equipment. It's the other stuff that's kind of expensive. But my bike right now is a Trek 5200 full carbon. I paid $300 for it used. I'm not sure how much it is used, and I'm not sure how much it was new. So my components, I tore everything off, so they're pretty expensive. So so it can get expensive, it can be cheap, it all depends on what you do. If you look up Zwift on YouTube as well, there are some videos by a guy named Shane Miller, who's really good at explaining the different aspects of Zwift and like the equipment, and he does a lot of reviews, so you could look at those too. Swag says, what game is this? This is a game called Zwift. Yeah, Katie, it was a killer price. It is an online multiplayer game. We're actually part of a group ride, which doesn't look like a group ride because everybody ditched. But you ride your bike, and it moves your avatar. So it's kind of like Wii Bowling on steroids. You can do workouts. They have races. So races are really fun. They're especially fun to watch. So you can race people across the world. You can race pros, because certain pros race on here too. So it's a really interesting game. It's really social too. Dookie says, how long is this? This ride is going to be an hour. You can't go longer, you can't go less. It just depends. Orbital says, what biking do? I do road biking. I'm trying to work my way into mountain. I might actually do a race in 2 weeks. Somebody said their husband rode with Shane on Zwift today. Nice. But I might do a mountain bike race in 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get into mountain biking. But I have small children, so it's really hard to get a babysitter for them. So Gold says, how much time do you spend on that? I tend to spend... in the winter, I tend to spend 6 to 10 hours a week on it. In the summer, it just depends on what the weather's like outside. Because some weeks I can spend 1 hour on Zwift because I'm riding outside. Other times, because it's cold, I can spend another 4 to 6 hours on it. So, kid says, screw the bike, cardio must be crazy. It's better than running. Way better than running. And happy birthday, Slid. I'm glad. Hello, GP Llama. Your ears are burning. You knew I was talking about you. Shh, it's magical. Sasuke says they're lonely. I'm sorry you're lonely. Level 21 in Mixer. Gold says that's a long time. It is, but there's people who are crazier. Like I mentioned before, Nathan's a professional rider. He spends a lot more time on the bike than I do. No, I have not, Orbital. Kid says, where do I live? I live in the Midwest. Or the West. I don't know. Somewhere on the edge of there. I live somewhere where there's like really cold winters and they're long. War says, is this a porno? No, it is not. See? Not even cam girl status here. Tobin says, llama broke my hammer. How did llama break your hammer? Oh, llama, I broke my hammer. Okay, I missed the I. Llama is over on Twitch. We are streaming to 3 different platforms right now. We are on my stream teams, which is Zwift Community Live. We are on their Mixer. We are on their Facebook. And we are on their Twitch. We're also streaming to the YouTube, but I don't have that chat open. So if you hear me reading out comments that are from somewhere you cannot see, it is probably one of those ones, and I'm not just crazy. I saw that, Nathan. Hello, llama again. Nathan wants to make sure I don't miss you. From the East Coast? Nice. I've actually never been to any of the coasts. I've never seen the ocean. How weird is that? Down in Southern California, no video game needed. That's so nice. You're so lucky, kid. You're really old, Sasuke. I wish I was that old. I'd be so smart if I was that old. Let's play a guessing game here. How old do you guys think I am? Let's play a guessing game. Thank you, people who are staying in the group, by the way. You're really appreciated. Dookie says 26. Orbital says I'm mostly a cyclocross racer. That's second state this year. Nice. Congratulations. Gold says I've seen the ocean from my phone. Dookie says 21. Nick says 22. Willis says 24. Zuki says 23, 27, 18, 20, 27. I am actually 27, so you guys are correct. I'm almost 28, but I am 27. So good job, Zuki. Let's see, I am dropping people. I need to slow down a little bit. Slow down. Slow down. Llama says 400. Again, I wish I was that old, Llama. Ah, the wisdom of the ages would be amazing. I would like know everything in the world. I seriously say though, you can't be old until you're at least 275. And then people tell me they're old and they're like 30. Like, you're not that old. You are, but you're not. As Zuzkana is racing. I'm not racing, I'm trying to keep together. The llama's still lost. But yeah, if any of you do end up getting on this game, be sure to look up this group ride because I will be having it every week until August 25th. Then something called Zwift Academy shows up, and that might interfere with that, so that's why I'm only going to August 25th. And what that is actually there is a pro team who runs this kind of like talent search. And it's going to be 6 weeks of workouts where they give you free workouts, and they track your progress, and in the end, one person gets chosen to join their team, a professional team that goes and races over in things like the Giro de Rosa and things like that, which is a really big bike race, kind of like the Tour de France, except for girls, and it's a different race. So stuff like that. No, I do not race for a team. I'm not fast enough. I just started, December 2015 is when I started riding. And when I started riding, I couldn't even ride a mile. And now I can do 60 miles. That's the longest I've ridden in one go, so. Dookie's dancing because he gets the age. Nice. Nathan says, Llama seriously might have more videos on YouTube than you do rides on Zwift. I can believe that. Llama has like a ton of rides. Or not rides, videos. So it says this is long. This is only an hour, actually. It's not that long. Dookie can run 3 miles. I can't run 1 mile. Bye, Sasuke. See you later. I hope you have a good evening. But yeah, we've done 10 miles so far, so it's not too bad. Gold says, I kind of forgot how to ride a bike. Practice. It's so fun. Kids has never seen someone breathe this hard in a video game, so pumped for you. Thank you. Like I said, this is an easy ride, so you should see me when I'm actually working hard. My heart rate, which if you look under the white numbers, which is how much power I'm putting through the legs, my heart rate is right below that. It can get up to 176 is my max. So Dookie says they're 11. Nice. Because, War, this is a family appropriate stream, so I can't read it. But yeah. There's this thing called an FTP test that you do to find out how fast you are so you can fix your training schedule and how hard you go. And it's 20 minutes of as fast as you can go. And that really hurts, but is really fun to watch. I do that a few times. If you go to my YouTube, look up Zuzkana, you should be able to find it. You'll be able to see one in the archives there, I believe. I believe I saved one to YouTube, so. Jumpy jacks work different muscles. So how about any of you guys? Do any of you ride bike in real life? Runner alert! Yes, there are runners in this game as well. So you can hook up your foot pods or whatever to the game and you can run on your treadmill in the game as well. It's still in beta mode, but if you see a runner, you get to mock them, and it's fun. Thank you, Topic, for the host. You're awesome. How are you today? See, you're done streaming. Fitter says that the bike come with the game. No, you have to supply your own bike. The game is only $10 a month. You have to supply everything you need to get it connected to the game. But if you go to Zwift.com, you will be able to see what you need and stuff like that. If you go on YouTube, there's a bunch of people that also have explanations of what you need. But it just takes a normal bike. So if you have a bike that you ride outside, you'll be able to hook it up just fine. I used to weightlift too, War. Ah, we're being raided. Thanks, Topic. I think this is my second raid ever that has ever happened. Welcome, people. How are you? Everybody should go check Topic out. He's pretty awesome. He is one of my favorite streamers on Mixer, honestly. Our group ride kind of blew apart, Topic. Oh, failure. Fail at everything. Hello, Pete. Pete says good morning. Good morning, Pete. Thank you for the ride on, by the way. Everybody's all boogieing over at Mixer. My Facebook is frozen. So, let's see. I haven't done it in years. Because when I get pregnant, I get really sick. So I haven't actually done it in 6 years. Let's see what my deadlift was. It wasn't that big. I think it was like 70% of my body weight. Something like that. So it wasn't huge. I had just started deadlifting. Before that, I was doing just normal stuff with free weights and barbells. But I hadn't actually done much deadlifting. Squats are about the same. About 70% of body weight. Topic's blushing. Yay, we made Topic blush. It's a dream come true. Does blushing make the mustache come back? I mean, because that would be amazing. Dookie says do boxing. That's actually kind of fun sounding. Kid says downhill, usually ride the chairlift back up. I've actually never tried downhilling. It looks interesting. Gold says you look younger than 27, at least 18. I know, right? People confuse me for my sister all the time, and she's barely 20. Topic says 70%, so like 50 pounds. I'm a little heavier than that. Not much, but a little. Or it says max is 350. Nice. Topic says, do you want the mustache back? Hey, my husband has a mustache. Of course I like mustaches. Hello, Dolphin. How are you? No, I have not orbital. Kate's off the back. All right, thanks, Nathan. I'm going to slow down a little. See, this ride, my priority is try to stay with the people off the back. So we're going to try to slow down and do that. I've not been doing a very good job of that this time. I need to do better next time. So I'm sorry, Katie. I didn't mean to leave you. Yeah, we do, Nathan. There is no voice chat currently built into the game. I do have Discord open right now, but nobody is actually using it, so. I have a husband, Ginger. I've been married for 7 years. Alright, let's see. Slow down. Slow down. Bye, War. And yes, we do have a Facebook page. We are live on 3 streams right now. We are live on Zwift Community Live. We are live on our Facebook, Twitch, and their Mixer. We also are live on YouTube, but I don't have the chat open, so I'm not counting them. Orbital says he's one of the top US cyclocrossers. I have a hard time actually remembering names of people who are famous, to be honest. So, like, I meet somebody famous, I'm like, oh, hi, yeah, how are you? Woo, whatever. Yay. And then I'm like, oh, they were famous. I've met them like 4 times, and nobody thought to mention this to me? Oh, you guys are so nice. Nathan knows him.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. I'm still sick.
Ah. Everybody who doesn't know, this is Pete, I believe. So, and yes, Gold, I got married at 20.
I've had this flu for like 2 weeks now.
I hate that too. I get sick, and then I get sick for like 3 weeks, and it sucks. So Pete is one of the people who puts on the rides, by the way. So there is proof I have a Discord, which is also why there is no music. Usually have music. Come say hi. So, this topic is why I like mustaches. See the mustache? Right there. Isn't he beautiful? He's like a bald Viking.
Happy birthday for the other day, Casey.
Pete says happy birthday, and yeah, I know I froze. I've been frozen there the whole time.
Thank you.
So that was Casey. That is who I am married to, so. The topic says mustache goals. Exactly. See, I wasn't making him up.
He's looking really good for 40.
It's looking really good for 40. He is not 40, just so people know. Orbital says he's a super nice guy. I have met him a good amount of times. Nice. Banana says balder than my nan. Looks confused. He kind of is. He's looking for something, I think, but I'm not sure what.
A piece of paper.
Why are you down here looking for a piece of paper? Oh, your workout paper. Okay. She went through chemo. Ah, I see. Yeah, he's probably close to that. I mean, he had a little bit of hair when I met him. Just a tiny bit. I think I was gypped in the hair department. But we made him grow the mustache because one time he went to a job and he had a full beard. And the job wouldn't allow him to have a mustache unless it didn't go down below the corner of his lips. But he couldn't have a beard. So, to protest, we shaved it into a mustache and then curled it into a handlebar mustache because they couldn't fire him for that. And it was amazing. But yeah, so that's how he got his mustache. I might have come up with the whole idea. Have you never heard that, Nathan? I think I've only told it twice, actually. So, I can't, Pete. Pete says spread out, yell at those at the front. I can't, my app is not working, so I can't tell people to slow down. Topic says, does he still work there? No, he does not. It was a sporting goods store, and now he works for a company that makes bicycle components. He actually makes one of the components you can use to get into the game. Nathan says, what kind of rule is that? And he did both. I love it. Kid says, hair comes from your mother's father's side. I know. I should have checked his grandparents. Ugh. Gold says, I want a mustache, but I have no mustache hair on my face at all. I know. Me either. I want one so bad. It sucks. Hello, Mine. How are you? Welcome to the channel. But he worked for Shields. It's a sporting goods company, and they had the clean-shaven, professional kind of go-to look, which isn't necessarily that bad, but it made it fun to get around the rules. I have heard of her, Orbital. Dickie says, do I play other games? I do. I've thinking about streaming some of them. It's just finding time to do that. What with actually riding outside and things like that, a lot of my time is taken up. I have streamed some Skyrim in the past, some Harvest Moon in the past. I streamed Rust once. I actually play Rust quite a bit. I just don't stream it. I'm not very good at it. I've been thinking about playing Town of Salem again, because that's a game I really enjoy, and it's really fun to watch. So I do stream some, but I don't stream very many yet. Nathan says she was just here at Trek. Nice. Did you stalk her, Nathan? I mean, I know you and meaty new people. You had to have stalked her. Mine says I'm not an imposter. I don't believe you. Don't believe you at all. Hello, Kev. How are you? Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, if you go to that link, that is my Mixer channel. I don't stream there very regularly in the summers, so ignore the schedule that's there. That's my winter schedule. But I will stream there randomly. Katie says Town of Salem. It's like Mafia, the card game, if you've ever played that. It is really fun, and it's online, and it's free, so it's pretty fun. Nathan says, nah, she stalked me. That's what they all say, Nathan. I totally don't believe you. Apex says, why the hell is there a bicycle in the bike game? Because volcanoes are cool. Actually, they're hot, but same difference. But yeah, so check out my Mixer if you want more of this. Like I said, I stream maybe once a week in the summer, but in the winter I stream more often. But that will have a link to my YouTube and things like that, so you can watch the archives. See how bad I am at Rust. I mean, it's pretty funny. The Volcano is one of the newer expansion packs to the game. They're all free, so. Yeah, that is true, mine. Someone always says they're new who is a regular to my channel. I thought maybe you're incognito. Yeah, his name is Basalts, and he always claims he's new. He's pretty cool, though. Thank you, mine. No, I did not. There was a guy in the water? Huh. Dare you do a speed boost? I'm not going to do a speed boost on the beginner group. I'm sticking with the people in the back. You have pictures with her and her autograph? Nice. I always forget to do stuff like that. Speaking of which, if you're in the group ride, drink. I haven't drank the entire time. I'm supposed to drink every 15 minutes, and I've been neglecting it. I'm totally going to faint and fall off the bike. Yeah, there are power-ups. Right now, the big orange circle is covering any I might have. So, yeah, the overlay covers them. So I don't actually know what I have. We have 12 minutes left in the group ride. Like I said, this one's only an hour. So, do I go to VidCon or E3? I don't have enough money to do that. So no, I do not. And I'm not a big enough streamer that they would actually ask for me to be there. Is there VR for this game? I have heard tales that they showed off VR at a few races, like big bike races, but that's about all I've heard about it. So if it is, it's in beta at the latest, I would say. But it would be really cool if there was VR. Doogie says stream every day, watch Shaw's storyline, go watch it tomorrow. I might check it out. Yeah, Nathan says it's in alpha, not released to the public yet. I am playing a game called Zwift. It is a multiplayer cycling game. It's kind of like Wii Bowling. You have to actually pedal a bike. I have an actual bike, not an indoor bike. An actual bike hooked up to a trainer. And the faster you pedal, the further you go, the faster you go. So it's pretty interesting. And everybody in here is more people. VR destroys the $600 headset in a single sweaty ride. That is very true, Katie. Very, very true. See, there's other people in this. Nathan says VR is at the North America Tour events, though. So, to get to one when it comes around. Yeah, that would be really cool to try, actually. So I've always thought it'd be a fun addition. Maybe it'll actually look over the edge of the mountain. Because there's a mountain in this game. We're on the easy course. But there's a mountain in this game. They have a replica of London. They have a replica of Richmond, Virginia. So they've got a lot of interesting things. Just seen Godzilla. But yeah, so this game is really fun. This is Watopia. It's a made-up island based on an island in the Pacific, I believe it is. Let's win the tour. I'm trying. Actually, I'm not, because this is a group ride, but... Let's see, trying to slow down, keep people up. Got to play the new Minecraft update. That's one game I need to get to. I don't have a ton of money, so I don't have a ton of games. But that's one that looks interesting. Kid says, you're brave to strive any physical activity, more power to you. Gotta go. Thanks for the enlightenment. Thought I knew all about gaming, guess not. Well, thanks for stopping in, kid. Be sure to join us again. If you want to see races and stuff like that, Zwift Community Live, with the channel I'm streaming on, actually does a lot of that, so. Orbital says, the first time I met her, her husband took a picture of me in an old Ronsugar cyclocross bike to Keith Ronsugar. Ooh, that Keith actually commented on. Nice. Dookie says, do a race. I'm not fast enough to do a race yet. I probably am, but I don't think I am. So, if it says, what do the difficulties do? They're just harder to go up, because like I said, there's a mountain. So it's just hard to get up a mountain, you know? This is an easy ride, meaning I'm going at a set pace. I'm not going to go super fast and make people catch up to me. If anything, I'm going to slow down for the people in the back, which is what I've been trying to do. So thank you for the host. You are awesome, my Jay. Gillamine says this game looks nice to play. It is. It's actually very relaxing. Dale says, how far do I have left? I have approximately 7 minutes left. I am in the volcano. It is amazing, Apex. It's one of the coolest parts. Nice. It's always fun to do interviews. Dude said just look back and saw the lava. It's one of my favorite parts on the map. It's a newer one. It got released a couple months ago. You can actually go to the top of the volcano as well, but like I said, this is a kind of flat course, so people don't go up major hills. Can I push 7? Like in mixer chat or what, Nathan? Oh, okay. I'm not actually clicked onto the thing, but I think I will. I'm sorry, Facebook. I'm going to have to close, well, not close the chat, but minimize chat for a second here. So we're going to show a couple other angles here of the game. Let's see. I don't know if that one changed. I didn't pay attention. Come on. Okay. It is not letting me switch back. Okay, so we're going to bring up Facebook chat again so we can see it all. Because we still have Facebook, even though there's not very many people talking over there. We have a ton of people on Mixer, though. It's awesome. Orbital says we have national champions that are on the team. Nice. We don't have any teams around where I live. There's like very small cycling community. The people we do have are very fast, but there's not very many of them, so. Dale says, what is the coolest map? I think Watopia is the coolest. London is a close second, but I really like Watopia. It's like riding in a fantasy land. And I tend to like fantasy settings, so I'm gonna stick with that. I was a gamer who turned into a cyclist, so anything that's like gamified I really like. Nathan says, Orbital, what team? Dookie says, we're all stuck in the angle. I know. My equipment is not working well tonight. But yeah, I really like Watopia. It's my favorite. My favorite route is actually probably the pretzel. It goes up a giant mountain. I've never done the whole thing. I've done the whole mountain. I've not done the whole course of the pretzel, but it's one of my favorites. All right, we have 5 minutes left. Good job, people in the back who are actually in stream, staying grouped together. Proud of you. People off the front next time, hopefully we'll be able to communicate with them better. Like I said, this is a weekly ride. Happens every week. and it is for beginners, so anybody can join. We usually go a little bit faster than this, but not much, so. I'm gonna try to change the angle again and see if it works. Nope. That is really weird. I'm probably doing it wrong. I don't change angle, usually. I just leave it as it is and pay attention to the numbers, because I'm a number freak, so. I have ADHD, so reading the numbers actually is very nice because they fluctuate enough I don't get bored. And it's enough of a challenge to try to keep them just right there where I want them. So I tend to pay attention to those a lot more than anything else. I think, yeah, Nathan, I think you were riding with me once for 20 minutes before I noticed you. And you were like doing circles around me, if you remember. T-Bell says, how much is this? This game is $10 a month. You have to have the bike and stuff to hook it up into the game, which you can figure out what you need if you go to Zwift's website. They have a list of all that stuff there, and then you can look at that and figure out what you want. Look to see if you can get it pretty cheap places. But the game itself is $10 a month. We have gone around 2 laps of the flat course. Like I said, this is the easier course. There are other ones, which I tend to ride when I do workouts. I tend to ride the harder ones, not the flat course. Because like I said, the mountain one's my favorite, so I go up that one all the time. When I first started, the mountain course was released like within a week or a month of when I first started, so I rode that all the time. You're saying numbers are fun! Pass out. Exactly! I might, since there's a lot of people who don't know what Zwift is, I might sprint a little bit after we're done with the group ride in 2 minutes. I won't do it too hard, but just so you can see what going fast kind of looks like. So, Nathan says, how close are you to the Tron bike? I'm at 60%, I believe, Nathan. There is a bike on here called the Tron bike, and it's got really cool glowing wheels, and it's an achievement you can unlock. You have to climb like into outer space, like that many feet off the ground. So Dave says, as usual, did I turn in the last few minutes? You did, Dave. I'm sorry. We need to change time zones just for Dave. Dave always joins in the last 5 minutes. Hi, Dave. How are you? Willis says, why are bikes on the opposite side of the road? You can flip around and go the other direction if you want. So you can go forward, backwards, whatever. The entire thing is for bikes and runners. Dookie says, I hate math. Well, you don't have to do the math. You just have to watch the numbers. Dave says, how do you get the Tron bike these days? 50K feet? I'm not really sure. I haven't actually looked at it in a while, I've been a little busy with stuff. But I think I'm at 60%, and I think I've climbed well past the height of Everest. Climbing is when you go up a hill. The length of vertical feet you go is how many feet you've climbed. So that's what climbing is for people who don't know. All right, we've got 20 seconds. Good job, group riders. You're free to do whatever you want. In a few seconds, I'm going to go a little harder. I can't go very hard right now. I don't have mine set up to go fast, so. But let's see. Dave says, hey, Zuzkana, by the way, gotta brag. I just got on the fiber optic. Nice. You get 100 megabyte download and 100 megabyte upload. Nice. Good job. We will see Dave's face. All right, so now the group ride is done. If you see, it is just telling me how long I've ridden and nobody has yellow icons. Our clothes have changed. Yeah, no problem, Katie. Sorry I dropped you a few times. I didn't mean to. So, all right, so let's get going harder here now. Alright. So see, you can go pretty fast in the game. That's not my top sprint, but yeah. Dave says now I can shoot to Twitch with photography. Nice. Waggett says, looking forward to the start of Tour de France later today. Yeah, I know. Me too. So see, my heart rate is now in the 170s. So yeah, Nathan, and that is with forgetting to change my bike again. I am stuck in the small ring. So, sounds like you're on this Tron bike. Sounds like it's going to explode. Yeah, I know. Let's go to an easier gear for a while. Gotta cool my legs down now or they're gonna cramp. Time for workout mode. Not today, Nathan. Maybe later. I'm gonna let my heart rate go down. Let's go sprints. I'm gonna let my heart rate go down, and then I'm gonna log off. So let's go, Zuzkana. Hi, Paint. How are you? Orbital says my grandmother's house in France has to go right past. Nice. Kind of jealous of that. That'd be really cool. Dave said just did the Wednesday Discord for the first time. Pretty cool. Nice. Discord is definitely an asset to the game. Will says, sweet, I'm interested in buying this. You should look up Zwift.com. It'll tell you everything you need to know to get it. It's just easier to point you to them. So, because they have the list of stuff you need. You can also look up on YouTube. There are some people that have like reviews and things like that for certain products. So, Dookie says, you doing another ride? I will probably later this week. I need to do some more riding this month. I haven't been doing much at all. I need to do some more. But if I do, it'll be on my Mixer channel. My Mixer channel is just Zuzkana. Z-U-Z-K-A-N-A. So, Paint says, how long have you been playing this game? I have been playing this game since December 2015. So, Kev says sprint's better than Nathan's. Ooh, starting war. Hi, Fundies. You just caught the end. I haven't seen you in forever. I've been trying to catch you. We're just cooling down a little bit after a little bit of sprinting effort. Dave says, baby. Dave says you can get started for cheap, $20 anti-dongle and speed sensor. Nice. That's pretty cheap, actually. Orbital says run the Shram Force 1. Nice. Go Shram! Might be a little biased. My husband works for Quark, and they're owned by Shram, so. So, I may or may not run a full Shram set up on my beautiful bike. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to go to 18, and then I'm going to log out. Okay? But I stream this every single Friday at 10 p.m. Central Time. So, random cardiac health question. What's the max heart rate you have achieved when playing this? Ooh. The max heart rate I've achieved is 186. My max heart rate is that it claims is my max that I can hold is like 178, I believe it is. Dookie says, do you play Battlefield 1? No, unfortunately I do not. I've looked at it, so. Pain Deaths, what is the game called? It is called Zwift. Dale says, it'd be cool if you have a running version of the game. It does exist. There's a beta version. You can hook it up to your foot pods and run on your treadmill. It's amazing. Orbital says, yeah, we got sponsored by SRAM and Easton and Focus Bikes. Nice. All right. So we have hit 18 miles. I'm going to call it a night here. So, like I said, I stream this every Friday. And I do a couple other streams. Not regularly in the summer because of outside prettiness and, you know, just getting out of the house. So, the Fox says PC, Mac, or console. PC. I definitely prefer the PC. It might be because I've used the PC more, but I definitely like it. So, yeah, I beat Silly Hyde, like Nathan said. But yeah, so I'm going to log out. If you want to check out my personal channel, be sure to check out Zuzkana on Mixer. I might be starting to stream on Twitch too, but for now I'm focusing on Mixer. If you like this type of content and want it more regularly but different people, be sure to follow Zwift Community Live, which is what you're watching right now. So be sure to follow them, and you will have races, you will have runners, you have Nathan, who's a professional mountain biker on his training rides. You have Scotty, who is a world champion on his rides and group rides. Like I said, you have races, you have me who talks, you have other female members who talk about things that they actually know things about. So be sure to check them out. So I am going to log off now. I hope you guys all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next week or whenever I stream on mine. And I will see you all later. Bye!